My beloved child, this message is for you, and it is urgent. It's no accident that you found yourself here at this very moment, reading these words. I am speaking directly to you, and what I'm about to say is something you need to hear. You've been waiting, praying, and hoping for a sign, for clarity, and here it is. Let me explain why 3 days are important. In my kingdom, 3 days represent something powerful. Do you remember when my son Jesus was crucified? It seemed like the end. The world thought it was over. But after 3 days, the stone was rolled away, and he rose again, victorious over death. Child of mine, if you desire my blessings, take a step of faith. Type, "Yes, I need," and I will meet you with the fullness of my grace and favor. 3 days is a period of completion. It's a divine number. It's the space between death and resurrection. It's the time I use to take what seems lost and turn it into something greater than you ever imagined. I'm telling you now, you are entering your own 3 days. You've been praying, crying, and waiting for the breakthrough. Today I'm telling you, it's done. Your answer is coming. The door you've been knocking on is about to open, and in 3 days, everything will change. Now, my child, this next part is important. You need to believe it. I've already done the work behind the scenes. The breakthrough is ready. The answer is already on its way. But do you believe that it's done? Too often, you pray for something and then live as if I haven't heard you. You doubt, you question, you hesitate. But hear me clearly. Faith is the key. You must start living like your prayers have already been answered. Walk like the victory is already yours. Right now, start speaking it into existence. It's done. Speak it over your life, your situation, your struggles. Whatever you've been waiting for, healing, provision, direction, start living like it's already happened. Trust me, because it has. 3 days from now, you're going to see the manifestation of what I've promised. But today, I need you to start acting like it's already here. Now I know what you're thinking. 3 days? But I've waited for so long. Why 3 more days? My child, trust me. I've seen your struggle. I've seen you waiting and praying, and it hasn't been for nothing. The waiting wasn't a punishment. It was preparation. I've been aligning things behind the scenes, preparing hearts, moving obstacles, setting things in place. But here's the truth. I always finish what I start. Your waiting is not wasted, and now it's done. The next 3 days are not a time of more waiting. They are a time of expectation. I need you to step into these days with faith and anticipation, knowing that what you've prayed for is about to come to pass. The time of waiting is over, and now you are in the final stretch. 3 days. That's all that's left before everything changes. You may ask, why 3 days, God? Why not right now? Let me tell you about the power of the number 3. It's a number of completion. It signifies harmony, wholeness, and divine timing. In these 3 days, you are being refined, prepared to step into what I've already prepared for you. Remember how Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days before he was released? Remember how Jesus was in the tomb for 3 days before he rose again? These moments may have seemed dark and hopeless, but they were necessary moments of transformation. What seemed like defeat was actually preparation for victory. Your 3 days are not a period of waiting, they are a time of completion. What I've promised you is about to be delivered. And these 3 days are sealing it in my perfect timing. Let me tell you something that's about to happen. A shift is coming. The ground is about to move beneath your feet. The doors that have been closed for so long are going to open. The things that have been standing in your way will crumble. But here's the catch. You must be ready. When I say it's done, you need to get up and act on it. These next 3 days are days of preparation for the new season you're about to step into. Ask yourself, am I ready to receive what I've been praying for? Sometimes the blessing is delayed not because I don't want to give it to you, but because you're not ready to receive it. But now, it's time. What does preparation look like? It means you get your heart in order. It means you clear out doubt, fear, and hesitation. I'm about to pour out a blessing on you, but I need you to have a heart of gratitude and expectation. Dear one, if these words have comforted your spirit, share your joy by pressing like, for I see your heart and walk beside you. Don't spend these 3 days in doubt. Don't question whether or not it's really going to happen. I've already told you it's done. Now, prepare to receive. Speak it out loud. I'm ready for the blessing. I'm ready for the breakthrough. I'm ready for the victory. Get your mind and spirit in alignment with the work I've already completed. These 3 days are a gift. They are the space between the promise and the fulfillment. Use them wisely. Prepare your heart, your mind, and your life for the blessing that's coming. This is not just about waiting for something to happen. It's about acting on faith. Remember when the Israelites stood before the Red Sea? It looked impossible, but I told Moses to raise his staff and stretch his hand over the sea. When he acted in faith, I parted the waters. The sea didn't move until he moved. The same goes for you. These 3 days aren't about standing still, they're about moving in faith. What is the Red Sea in your life? Where are you waiting for a miracle? Stretch out your hand in faith and watch me move. In 3 days, you're going to walk into the promise I've made to you. You're going to see the walls that have been holding you back come down. You're going to see relationships restored, doors of opportunity open, healing take place, provision flow like never before. But my child, here's the thing. You can't walk into your promise with a heart full of doubt. You can't receive your blessing while clinging to the things of the past. Let go of your doubts. Let go of your fears. Let go of your insecurities. You're stepping into a new season. Don't bring the baggage of the old season with you. These 3 days are your breakthrough days. I want you to start walking, talking, and living as though the answer has already been delivered. Because it has. It's done. You have 3 days. You've been praying for change. Now the change is here. You've been praying for a breakthrough. Now the breakthrough is here. You've been praying for an answer. Now the answer is here. At the end of these 3 days, you will not recognize the version of yourself that you are today. You're stepping into a new identity, a new level of faith, a new season of blessing. Everything is about to change. But I need you to stay expectant. Don't lose faith. Don't lose focus. Keep your eyes on me and I will guide you through this. My child, it's done. I've already gone ahead of you. The victory is already won. You have 3 days until you see the full manifestation of what I've promised. Let these next 3 days be days of faith, gratitude, and preparation. Expect the breakthrough. Expect the change. Expect the answer. It's done. You have 3 days, and in 3 days, everything you've prayed for will be yours. Trust me. It's already finished. Stay strong in your faith, my beloved. These 3 days are the final step into the promise I've prepared for you. Believe it, prepare for it, and walk into it with confidence. It's done. Beloved one, I invite you to walk alongside me in this mission of grace. If you are willing, click below to buy me a coffee and help bring my message to those in need. Your offering of love is a gift that reaches far beyond what you can see. My dear child, I'm talking to you with all the cherish in my heart. Incline in and tune in carefully. Cherish these words, indeed if they do not very make sense right presently. My words come from a put of profound love, not outrage. You've been looking for answers, however I've chosen to be noiseless, giving you the space to move forward with your life and endeavors. There were minutes when you dove into unfamiliar regions without looking for my direction, without inquiring what I thought, or trusting your travel to me. You took the rudder of your life into your possessed hands, and presently, in the midst of the storms that buffet you, you discover yourself addressing why things have turned out this way. Remember when I once said, "Donate me your heart, my child, and let your look stay on the way I've set for you"? You did fare that for a, whereas until boredom crawled in and you chose to walk absent, feeling solid and encouraged to confront risky ways on your possess. You looked for after more noteworthy riches and more belonging, running persistently after an illusion of wealth, neglecting the veritable bliss I had prepared for you in your dreams. I called out to you. I attempted coming to you through different signs all through your days, but you didn't react. Since of my adore for you, I had to step in. You chose to fight alone, and in your determination, you found yourself at shakefoot. You faltered into a profound dull put, and there, in the midst of your enduring perplexity and tears, you cried out for me, Jesus, spare me. Offer assistance me rise from this pit. Always know I am here, prepared to direct and grasp you, yearning to reestablish the bliss and peace that genuinely has a place to you. I saw your tears and felt the earnestness in your apologetic heart. Like a compassionate parent, I come to out, took your hand, and lifted you from lose hope. Feel the warmth in my words as I talk to your soul. To grasp a life filled with genuine delight, you must select to walk with me until the end of time. This is the as it were way to honest to goodness bliss. If you look for triumph over life's challenges, keep up a profound association with my soul, remain decontaminated and protected by my give up, and stay secure inside the grasp of my love. Now, my child, come back to me. Return to where your heart has a place. Open yourself to the feeding soul of the bread of life, changing and re-establishing your soul. Remain near, for meandering from my nearness will lead you absent from peace and joy. To those burdened nowadays, tune in with aim. I am talking specifically to you, advertising arrangements. Your inconveniences may appear overpowering. However, keep in mind, you have depended me with your life and heart. My soul inside you guarantees that no deterrent is unfavorably. Grasp this truth, broadcast it, yell it out, type in it down, but overall, accept it intensely. Nothing is outlandish for God. This confirmation is my dynamic guarantee, bringing recuperating and change to your life. My word will not return void, indeed when altar feels overwhelming. Keep in mind, you are the child of an all-powerful God. It's time to critically change your considering. My heavenly soul dwells inside you, preparing you with divine control. Incredible supernatural occurrences unfurl when you talk my word with adore. Treat others merciful, oversee your feelings, and appear adore or maybe then causing harmed. I am opening your eyes to superb things. Call out to me, and I will reply you with wonderful disclosures. Come look for my word each day. Tune in with deliberate, adjust your ears, open your book of scriptures, and realize that you have get to an extraordinary domain where you are perpetually cherished, secured, guided, and driven by me, your magnificent Father. I am with you continuously, in each put and condition, whether in bliss or distress, as guaranteed by my word. But keep in mind, your soul and mine are interlaced. You stand at the edge of marvelous domains, however your feet stay in the normal world. Challenges and clashes will emerge, strengths will endeavor to hurt you, but none should win or bring you down. You are sponsored by my bolster, guided by my words in your heart, blessed with the quality of a winner. Your unflinching confidence is the key to overcoming these trials. Stand firm, go up against your challenges with resolve, for I am bracing you. Announce your conviction in me, yell it out, compose it down. Nothing is outlandish for God. Do not be crippled. Current shameful acts will not final. Divine equity wins. There is a God over, and nothing can stand against you. Those who wish you hurt will confront their possessed disgrace. Your respect will be reestablished. Liars will collect the natural products of their duplicity, as judgment has as of now been passed. Those who endeavored to victimize you are presently trapped by their claim plots. Each misfortune you've persevered will be reestablished. Endowments are conclusion course to you. I am your advocate, your shield, and the judge of your adversaries. I am your father, your companion, ever understanding and kind. I am here to console you of my mindful nearness. Your destiny rests safely in my hands alone. I will guarantee you flourish indeed in fruitless lands, where others lose hope and give up trust. You, my cherished child, will thrive right where others waver. Your dreams will restore, and you will climb to guaranteed victory. Each difficulty expecting to break you will be changed to lift you. What appears nowadays a noteworthy difficulty will before long gotten to be a capable confirmation to my beauty. A wonderful marvel approaches. Your supplications have been listened. What I arrange to offer upon you outperforms all that you might inquire. Hold quick to confidence. I am planning to shock you with wonders. Dear one, let my voice guide you. Subscribe and allow each message to refresh your spirit, filling your heart with hope and strength. Trust in me, indeed, when the way appears darkened. No matter how profound the drop, my hand is there to lift you. Whereas I may appear noiseless at times, I am continuously display. My back will maintain you until you accomplish triumph, and I have declared triumph over your enemies. My timing favors you. Seize it. The minute for your triumph has arrived. If I educated you to walk, at that point walk. If I encourage you to rise, at that point rise. If I broadcast your triumph and triumph, grasp my words wholeheartedly, and do not stay on past mistakes or sins. The past has vanished. I have changed and recharged your life. You are no longer who you once were. Your future is safely held in my hands, and in my nearness, you will be defended. In this manner, I command you, do not fear. No constraint in this universe can overcome you. Your triumph is not due to your possessed quality or judgment skills, but stems from the control in my give up. Presently certify with your words that you accept in me. Believe me, for I am planning to astound you with ponders. Do not be perplexed. I will ensure you wherever you discover yourself, with my brilliant sword and powerful word as your shield. Have certainty in my guarantees, and accept that all I do is for your advantage. My consistent nearness ought to fill you with gigantic bliss. You are advantaged. Whereas numerous are burdened with uneasiness, you are favored with peace, calm, and tranquility. Ought to life challenge you furiously. I will prepare you with the guts to persevere. I will make pathways, open entryways, and mellow hearts. Mind-blowing openings will be set sometime recently. You will visit far-off lands and bring my cherish to countries around the world, since you have been chosen and arranged for this mission. I get it, you profoundly, and recognize the torment you persevered in your youth. But listen this softly. The harm you feel is genuine. However, it is not eternal. You have the quality to hand over these wounds to me and to let go of the past until the end of time. From nowadays, live freed, filled with absolution, ousting the recollections of those difficult days from both your intellect and heart. Presently you are free. You can cheer boisterously, sob with bliss, and if seen, jump with bliss. Never feel humiliated. Let them see you dynamic, void of distress. So that those who caused you torment will see that you are no longer caught in anguish or bound by the chains they produced. I cherish you profoundly and crave for you to remain clear of negative impacts. The trumpet has sounded. As it were, a few have the ears to listen it. The times I have guaranteed are nearing, and numerous will stay unaltered, soiled in cynicism and cynicism, living from one complaint to the another instead of grasping a life brimming with delight. They have turned absent from me and have surrendered to lies. My word was never adequate for them. They rejected my cherish, and that is why they stay in lose hope and disappointment. I do not wish this for you. I need you to encounter a life of triumph and delight. Come connect me, take my hand, take after as it were me. I will provide you seeds of cherish and words of mending to spread among numerous. Except in the boundless nature of my control, the wonders unfurling in your life will take off you in wonderment. Assert your confidence in me, turn absent from deceptions, ignore rumors, disregard allegations, and do not let condemnation take hold. Brush aside the words of those who claim predominance or more prominent honesty. Select once and for all to rise and grasp your character as my cherished child, forgiven, recovered, changed, brimming with lowliness, delight, quality, and happiness. Today, I encourage you to discharge your concerns almost the past. You have looked for pardoning and lowered yourself sometime recently. Me, all is presently in my hands. I will handle your detractors, those who look for your destruction, those who cannot bear to see you still favored by my beauty and endowments in spite of your past blunders. They are uninformed. They come up short to get a handle on that you have apologized and opened your soul to me. I stay in your heart. You have prioritized me over all else. You have chosen to cherish me with all your quality and have grasped the arrange I have for your salvation, well-being, thriving, and favoring. The thriving I present does not bring distress or the burden of obligations. I will guarantee your needs are met, permitting you to live inexhaustibly, free from the require to borrow from those who may drag you into lose hope. Take your opportunity and lessen your bliss. Let me remind you once more, my word is unflinching, my commandments immovable, my statements honest. In me, you find the quintessence of truth. In this way, believe in what I tell you and do not be influenced when confronted with misfortune. Submerge yourself in my lessons so you may discover peace and steadiness, guaranteeing your feelings stay unshaken. I am your God, your unceasing and powerful Father out of love. Child, as I have blessed you with these words, pass them on to another who is weary. Let your kindness be a vessel for my love to reach those in need. I looked for you, spared you, and will persistently ensure you. This commitment is eternal. I adore you. Keep up your confidence. I act with reason. No hurt will come to you or your family. In spite of the fact that paradise and soil may blur, my words will persevere. Express your adore for me. Certify your conviction in my control. Get ready to witness the marvels I have in store for you. You are colossally valuable to me, and there are numerous purposes, however, for you to fulfill. You might live triumphantly. The trials you presently confront will before long conclude, taking off you triumphant, encouraged, and astute, prepared to get inexhaustible endowments and set out on critical endeavors. In spite of the fact that a few may envy your victory, I will encompass you with an army of blessed messengers for your assurance. Listen my affirmation, no hurt will happen to you. My nearness will be a consistent in your life as I proceed to show ponders past those as of now performed. Given you stay enduring in your confidence, compliance, and perseverance. Dedicate time day by day to look for me in quietude, separating yourself from diversions to center exclusively on me. The minutes you spend in my nearness are productive. The hours committed to our communion will be copiously compensated. I will upgrade your delight, brace your confidence, and ease your travel by evacuating deterrents and opening entryways. Indeed, turning deserts into areas of gifts. There is so much excellence saved for those who approach me with lowliness, for those whose souls protect a childlike blamelessness and capacity for confidence. Keep in mind, I am genuine, ever-present, and faithful in my guarantees. I cherish you and will never spurn you. You are concerned approximately your children, but rest guaranteed, they as well are in my care. I secure and support them, directing their steps concealed. You once cared for their each require, and as they develop and appear to float, know they stay inside my get a handle on, affectionately observed over as you once observed them. Rest guaranteed, I'm looking after your children. Proceed in your mission as a mother, for this part was chosen for you. I get at your stresses, and that's why I'm here to offer you peace and quality. My defensive nearness wraps them, my shadow shields them from life's unforgiving storms. I observe over them with my wings, my eyes never take off them. I know there are minutes when lose hope holds you, since you cannot see all that your children are doing. Keep in mind, my look is consistent upon them. You fear they will make destitute choices, be influenced by negative impacts, experience inconveniences. or make choices that may harm their prospects. Keep asking, do not terminate. Voice your supplications boisterously so they resound through your domestic. Let your children listen and recognize that they have a mother whose confidence and cherish drive her to stoop day by day, supporting for them sometime recently my unceasing position of authority. Make beyond any doubt they never disregard that I adore them beyond a reasonable doubt, that I am genuine, and that I am profoundly included in their lives with a powerful and intentional arrange for each of them. Never develop exhausted of telling your children that you adore them. If they appear impassive, don't lose heart. And if they see tears in your eyes, don't feel humiliated. They must get it that their choices concern you profoundly and that their activities can cause you torment. This travel is all portion of a more prominent handle. I require you to believe and comprehend this. Each of your children is on a particular way and will without a doubt make botches. That's why your supplications are significant, to anticipate the foe from misusing their slips to dishearten them with deceptions and allegations. Show your unrestricted adore valiantly. Be prepared to go up against their wrongdoings. However, continuously keep your arms open, free of judgment. They require to feel your acknowledgement and be consoled that your cherish is undaunted and interminable, that you will never terminate imploring for them, conjuring a mother's capable and successful supplications. The day will come when you see the comes about of your resolute watchfulness and endeavors, and your heart will flood with joy. Place your belief in me. I am with your children. I am moreover with you. I adore you. Know that your adore for your children is something I cherish profoundly. They are moreover valuable to me. I have recorded their names, their highlights, their hearts, and their wants in my book. Nothing approximately them get away my take note, nor do I ignore their importance to you. I encourage you to discover peace and discharge the burdens of stress over the choices your children have made. It may appear to you that they are straying off the way, but I inquire you not to stay on what is past your control. Endow to me all that concerns you. Instep, turn your center toward sustaining your possessed life. Over-the-top stress not as it were depletes your quality, but moreover ransacks you of peace. Protect your vitality and your confidence, for I still require you to supplicate for them. The time has come to let go of the burdens that are not yours to bear. The birds you've supported have developed. Presently, they must fly. Discharge them with certainty, permitting them to spread their wings towards opportunity. For as long as you implore for them, my defensive mantle will proceed to cover them. Grasp my direction and believe in my arrange. Harboring tensions, endeavoring to control their lives, or choosing their ways burdens you with superfluous weight. Take off these concerns in my hands. There are boundaries they must not cross, regarding the respect of your family and your domestic. When they blunder, you cannot stay noiseless. However, when the time comes for encounter, I will prepare you with quality, peace, and intelligence. Be that as it may, never let outrage direct your words. Be careful of what you talk. Words and activities can either mend or cause profound wounds. Dear child, if this message has moved your spirit, express your faith and let others see my love through your actions. Remember, I have not managed with you brutally. I have not rebuffed you as your stumbles might warrant. Instead, I have advertised you cherish and salvation. Presently, amplify the same elegance to your children. Acknowledge that they will make botches, and there will be tears. But know that the salvation which has touched your life will reach them in my culminate timing. They will come to get it, the limits I have set, discover veritable apology, and return domestic, bringing delight and endowments with them, improving your domestic and including to your joy. Welcome them back with pardoning and a charitable soul, advertising them another chance to make things right. Believe in this, in spite of the fact that the way may appear riotous presently, the travel will lead them back to where they have a place in due time. Continue to supplicate for your children, and as you do, you will start to encounter my peace wrapping you. Feel the confirmation that they are secure in my hands. I will change your distress and trouble into quality. I am here to reduce your torment and pat your heart with my cherish. No matter where you are, busy, encompassed by individuals, or alone, take a minute to grasp the peace I offer. Indeed, if it's fair, for a few seconds. Open your heart and get this blessing that calms your soul and calms your intellect. I engage you to oversee the riotous feelings that spin inside you. News that once frightened you, that depleted your vitality and appeared to sap your quality, will no longer have the same impact. Accept in me once more. Nothing is misplaced, and this as well should pass. Your future remains favored and blessed from over. No foe looking for to bring you down with trials can reduce your blessings. I have the control to turn restriction into openings, shortage into bounty. I can mend any affliction inside your family and your family. Keep in mind, I am God, not a mortal. I do not misdirect, and my eagerly have been faithful since the first light of time. My reason is to spare you, to give you interminable life, and to direct you along the redress way. I am the way, the truth, and your life, your extreme arrangement and deliverance. This is why I entreat you to cling to my guarantees and disregard the lies of the world. It brings me bliss to see you believe in me, to know that you no longer regard the incitements that once irritated your peace. There are those who wish to disturb your tranquility, to fill your intellect with outrage, perplexity, and untrue ideas, driving you towards botches, blame, and eventually absent from the truth of my adore and nearness. But presently, that you get it there eagerly, I believe you will not let them influence you from this put of adore and divine assurance that you right now appreciate. You cherish me, and I know you will not let anybody expel you from this asylum of unmatched, incomparable love. In the isolation you've confronted, the delicacy you've missed, know that presently I am here to grasp and consolation you with divine quality and support, sense of my profound cherish for you, my child. When things appear bleak, do not be anxious, do not lose hope, and do not feel alone. I am with you. I secure and care for you, wanting to offer assistance and direct you towards resolutions for your clashes. At this exceptionally minute, I am lifting the burdens that fatigued your soul. You endowed your heart to me, and I am effectively looking after your circumstances. I listen your cries, and I am mindful of your trouble. Let these words encompass you with security, peace, bliss, and confidence. Feel the trust filling your heart, flooding like a container brimming with delight, and share this significant feeling with your adored ones through these cherishing expressions. Nowadays marks the starting of an unused chapter in your life, a time to move past the impediments that have victimized you of bliss. I am giving the sign you looked for. Feel my nearness encompassing you. Talk to me with confidence, knowing I am here. Rest guaranteed that you will not stay in your current bind. I have a reason and a range particularly planned for you, with no room for disappointment. Ahead of you lies a way strewn with victories and gifts. I inquire you to play your portion. Each morning upon arousing, think of me first. Dedicate the beginning minutes of your day to giving much obliged for your life and all its favors. Do this presently, and you will sense the sky opening, gifts showering down upon you. If you deliver me your heart, waterways of living water will spring forward inside you, extinguishing your thirst, enhancing you with divine food, and ceaselessly whispering words of support all through your day and night. My sacred soul will be with you continuously, encouraging you, calming your soul, stabilizing your contemplations, and enlightening your whole being with its light. Let this light chase absent the haziness, introducing an unused first light of fulfillment and vigor, re-establishing your pizzazz for life and your travel forward. Keep in mind, your life isn't directed by outside suppositions or arbitrary events. You are safely in my hands, in spite of the fact that you may ponder around your family's future or when challenges will cease. Beloved child, your offering through super thanks reflects your faith and fuels the mission of spreading my word. With each gift, you unlock a cascade of divine blessings. Walk beside me in this journey of grace and know that my love flows abundantly to you as you give. I uncover to you presently that your triumph is as of now secured. Stand firm and donate much appreciated. Your triumph is ensured. I have prevailed the world and its tribulations, but your part is to accept with truthfulness and immovable confidence, committed to driving forward no matter the circumstances. You are not sent to fight and unsuccessful. You walk certainly towards triumph. This is the guarantee for all who look for me with confidence, who are invested with extraordinary strength and motivation. Even if one day you stir to discover yourself apparently encompassed by obstacles and foes, where endowments show up as simple clashes and issues, hold on to this truth. I engrave upon your soul that the seed of joy has as of now been sown inside you. Do not anticipate another's entry to bring giggling or alleviation. Everybody is overwhelmed in their possessed battles. Do not pivot your bliss on somebody similarly in require of comfort. You accept in me and must recognize that I am the sole supplier of not inferior necessities, food, protect, and prosperity, but moreover your peace, support, and bliss. I am your companion, your God, ever mindful of your needs. No one holds as profound a door for you as I do. Learn to depend exclusively on me. Liberating yourself from conditions on those who look for their claim interface, so you never feel compelled to trade your nobility for short-lived companionship. Close your eyes presently, wherever you may be, and pour out all your considerations to me. Hand over your fears. If you depend your life to me completely, pity will discover no put in your heart. There will be no room for disheartening or lose hope. Be that as it may, I call you to a more dynamic confidence. Our meet is day by day, not only week by week. I wish to be your God each day, at each minute. I have been your father since the first light of time, my entryways ever open, observing over you ceaselessly, for I do not rest. Once you get a handle on the reality of my crave to favor you, you will start to witness the significant wonders I am prepared to perform in your life. Still your heart. Do not worry over things you have as of now set in my hands. Accept in my adore, grasp my peace, acknowledge my comfort and pardoning. I am in control, helping you continuously and guaranteeing you never confront, overcome, or mortification. No one can hurt or disrespect you. Raise your head tall if you believe in my word. Walk unquestionably, unafraid of those who challenge you. Grasp the quality I offer, and you should not waver. I know you now and then feel powerless, but fear not, for indeed the most imposing adversaries can be overcome through confidence in my power. The days to come will flood with bliss. Stand firm and determined through trials. If things appear displayed against you, it is only my will unfurling. Celebrate in the midst of clashes, keep up your peace in the midst of ambushes, and do not fear. For with expanded resistance comes more noteworthy gifts and my elegance and wealth. You are one of a kind, having chosen to accept, endure, and persevere without fear, indeed through tribulations. By your exceptional confidence you have maintained, and for this I open up your favors today. I am opening heaven's doors for you, upgrading your peace and guts. I present upon you the blessing of shrewdness and fill you with trust to keep you immovably connected to life. Do not falter, proceed forward until you accomplish your objectives. A powerful delight will wrap you as you witness my guarantees show in your life. Hold on, fare a small longer, you have the quality to proceed. Reflect on the travel you've embraced, the ground you've secured, in spite of feeling overpowered and dubious of coming to this point. This is why I encourage you, persevere, stay enduring, keep pushing forward. I am with you in this. The trials you confront presently will brace your bond with me, making it more grounded than ever. Once this storm dies down, when the storm clears, you'll stand more steadfast, steadfast by any force. You may have pondered why I permitted you to persevere such trials. Maybe there were minutes you felt spurned, as if I were meting out discipline. However, this isn't the case. I have a significant reason for your life, a vision to raise you, to improve you past your current scope. The challenges you confronted are not to break you, but to get ready you for more noteworthy gifts. For unforeseen delights, hold quick to my words. Cherish my direction. Maintain a strategic distance from staying on unjustifiable fears or squandering vitality in judgment and hatred. Give your time to me each day, each hour, each miniature. Center on my lessons, which offer peace and grit to your soul. Let go of the pessimism that lies behind you. I am revitalizing your heart. Cast aside the burdens that piece your confidence and understanding, that keep you from getting a handle on the lovely gifts I'm advertising. Discharge your soul from past harms. Clear your intellect of severe recollections and hurtful considerations. If there comes a time when words fall flat if you feel incapable to talk, come to me in any case. Bow in quiet, I am there. I wish to be with you in your isolation, to wrap you in my cherish and remind you once more of its profundity. Indeed, without words, I comprehend the whispers of your heart. I am personally recognizable with your feelings. Trust in what I tell you. A recharged future is standing by you, filled with colossal gifts. Expect them, for they are on their way. Accept in the mind-blowing plans I have laid out for your life as you listen these words nowadays. Believe in them wholeheartedly. I wish to ingrain these words profoundly inside your heart, for you to cherish and carry with you continuously. I am your ruler and savior, committed to directing you through. So if it's not too much trouble, hold on and do not grant up some time. Recently my work inside you is finished. Keep confidence and proceed to press forward. Be solid and bold. For each guarantee I have made in my word, I will fulfill. There is an extraordinary and marvelous remunerate holding up for you. I get it that life can some of the time feel overwhelmingly challenging, like a tireless tough battle. In any case, keep in mind, you are never alone in this. I am with you continuously. I will never take off you nor spurn you. Indeed, when others might turn their backs, or when you feel dismissed by those you once numbered as companions, it is I who stay undaunted by your side, unequivocally adoring you without rebuke for your stumbles. I do not condemn you for your past activities. I do not point out your disappointments to criticize you. Instead, I am here to offer pardoning, to lift you up, and to mend your wounds. No matter your past, I am prepared to pardon your transgressions time and once more. Have confidence in me and believe in my plans for you. You will never experience a trial or challenge that is unfavorably with my help. I know that it can be difficult to accept, especially when you feel as in spite of the fact that you've come to the conclusion of your quality. I energize you to make one last thrust and accept in my words. Indeed, if you feel misplaced or stupefied, indeed, if you look back and discover no one standing in your back, know that I am with you. No matter your circumstances, I am here to maintain you, to engage you, and to give consolation, since I have an interesting and uncommon reason for your life, a reason that, as it were, you can fulfill. My beloved, let the light of this message not stay with you alone. Share it with those who need hope and strength, for through you they may find my peace. Remember, each step you take is included by my unlimited cherish. No matter how dull the valley you navigate, I am your light. No matter how overwhelming the burden, I am your quality. Believe in me, and you will witness the truth of my guarantees and the steadiness of my reliability. Do not capitulate to lose hope or lose heart. Walk forward with boldness, confidence, and tirelessness. For I am with you. I guarantee you that with my bolster, you will overcome the trials sometime recently you. With my control, each impediment and challenge will be prevailed. Rise up, you are competent. Do not stay on the past. My powerful hand bolsters you, and with me, you will overcome any misfortune and climb to the statures I've arranged for you. Remember, you are my most cherished ownership, my cherished child. Cherish my words, think on them, and broadcast them. Through Christ, who fortifies you, you can accomplish all things. Believe in these truths, and they will brace you, change your life, and lead you to well-being, success, and favors. Believe profoundly, my child, and you will find that my adore lifts you to statures incredible, to skylines you never imagined conceivable. Those who put their confidence in me will never confront dissatisfaction, so rise with recharged vigor and grasp each day with the affirmation that you are never alone. My heavenly soul dwells inside you, directing, enabling, and comforting you continuously. Do not fear the storms that stand up to you. Believe, and I will give you peace that outperforms all understanding and delight that fills your heart. Lift your look and walk certainly on the way I have laid out for you, each step drawing you closer to your fate. Keep your eyes settled on me. Do not go astray from the way of truth and honesty. Persevere until the conclusion, and you will acquire the gifts I have guaranteed since the establishment of the world. Proceed with my cherish as your shield and my word as your direct. Nothing can ruin you. Development with the certainty that I am ever present and that I will fulfill my guarantees in your life past your most out-of-control dreams. Let these words reverberate inside you, insert them in your heart, and esteem them like valuable silver. For they will lead you on the right way and prepare you with the information and shrewdness to accomplish awesome and marvelous endowments in your life. I am here to appear you the way out of your challenges and to meet your needs. In this minute of challenge, listen my voice of adore and understanding. Take my hand and let me direct you to the determination of your inconveniences. I'm mindful to your words and responsive to your supplications. For your supplications have come to me, and I am effectively working to unravel your issues and give for your each require. Life's travel, in fact, brings impressive challenges, but keep in mind, you are never alone. I am here, coming to bolster and direct you through the storm towards tranquility and clarity. Let me be your haven in times of trouble, your guide in the haziness, and your quality in minutes of slightness. When the burden of your stresses overpowers you, know that you can yield them to me. I am here to reduce your stack and revive your soul. Do not falter to share your fears and tensions. Inside my adore, you will find comfort and trust. Each step you take in confidence towards me brings you closer to the peace and freedom you look for. The choices you've made, no matter their nature, do not direct your extreme destiny. In my boundless benevolence, I offer absolution and the chance to start over again. Acknowledge the grace. I amplify and let my control change your heart and intellect. Shed the weight of lament and blame. Grasp the freedom that comes from compromise with me and inside yourself. As you dive into the profundities of my cherish, you will gather the quality to excuse both yourself and others. The sympathy and understanding I give will encompass you, mending your soul's wounds and re-establishing your inward peace. Believe in me and the helpful prepare I show to re-establish your soul and change your life. In the midst of vulnerability and misfortune, keep up your confidence in my capacity to show wonders in your life. Do not be discouraged by the obstacles you experience. Each challenge is an opportunity for development and quality. These are unimportant circumstances that draw you closer to your calling. Get it that each hardship, no matter how unforgiving, plays a part in my divine plan for you. Through trials, I am refining your character and molding your soul to reflect my light and adore to the world. Believe that each tear you shed plants seeds of change, and each string of torment is a chance to develop your kindness and shrewdness. Do not fear looking for help when vital, for I have situated loyal and shrewd companions along your way. Open your heart and intellect. Regard the direction I give. I am with you in each pulse and each breath you take. It is I who will lead and consolation you in the midst of tribulation and care for you amid the fiercest storms. When you go up against minutes of trouble, Review that you are encompassed by my unlimited cherish and mending beauty. Believe that I am effectively forming your life towards total fulfillment. I will never forsake you. Let my light up your way, and my adore recuperate your being. With each step toward me, discover consolation, quality, and trust to persevere. My beloved, if this message has stirred your heart, let your response be known. Show your love and trust in my words. Remember, my child, you are cherished endlessly, and your life bears a divine, one-of-a-kind, and imperative purpose, a reason, as it were, you can fulfill. Believe that each step towards me brings you closer to your favoring. In this way, stay undaunted and gutsy. Do not see your circumstances as obstructions, but as openings to triumph. See yourself as I see you, more than a champion. You are my child, solid and made in my picture. My divine control stays inside you, engaging you to overcome impediments and win over misfortunes. As my child, assimilate these words. May my cherish encompass you and provide you quality in this minute of require. Let my peace, which outperforms all understanding, fill your heart and intellect, enabling you to walk unquestionably, mindful that my control is more noteworthy than any challenge you confront today. On this wonderful morning, grasp my cherish, beauty, and favoring. Know that you carry my light inside you and my cherish as your defensive shield. Stay quiet, for you are ordained to triumph. The issues, clashes, and hardships you confront will not overwhelm you. Dear daughter, you bear noteworthy burdens. You persevere a cruel budgetary emergency. These days may appear endlessly troublesome, but keep in mind you are never alone. You require not battle with your claim quality alone. I am here for you, cherished daughter, adjusted to your battles and prepared to be your quality and immovable back. I see the weight of these burdens on your shoulders. I know how tensions disturb your rest, and each tear you shed in isolation burdens your soul. But listen me clearly. Nowadays, you are not alone, and each concern of yours is of significant noteworthiness to me. I am completely mindful of your circumstances and needs. When you feel as in spite of the fact that each entryway is closing and ways obscure, keep in mind that indeed in the most profound obscurity, my light can sparkle brightly. Basically, accept in me and observe as your issues change into openings and misfortune into columns of quality and shrewdness. Get it, my daughter, that my plans for you are filled with guarantees distant, surpassing your creative ability. I point not to oblige you, but to secure a future brimming with trust for you. Regularly, trials serve as the fashion where I shape your character and stir your gifts, planning you to finish your objectives with confidence and assurance. In this manner, it's pivotal that you believe in me. Have confidence in my arrangement and witness how I can turn shortage into plenitude and perplexity into clarity. Indeed, in the midst of troublesome times, do not be overwhelmed by your current needs, for my beauty is more than adequate for you. I alone can change your circumstance, turning need into bounty, distress into delight, and tears into laughter. Remember, nothing is incomprehensible for me. Put your belief in me and observe your stresses break down. I will supply all your needs and work wonders in your life past your desires. Fair, believe in me, my daughter, and you will witness my radiance uncovered in your life in uncommon ways. Nowadays, let trust reverberate inside your heart. Do not be crippled by the display circumstance nor yield to overcome. For what shows up to be a difficulty nowadays seem be the antecedent to an incredible triumph. Do not stay on feedback or let fear smother your dreams. Believe in me and your inborn capacity to overcome challenges, for you are in fact a victor. Your esteem outperforms that of the finest jewels. Know that as you explore this dull valley, you are not traveling alone. I am with you, holding your hand each step of the way. Keep in mind, I have blessed you with a soul of control and encompassed you with steadfast and commendable people who can back and share your burdens. Incline on them, fortify your bonds, and together fashion a versatile front. I am persistently pouring out beauty and favors upon you. Never falter to look for offer assistance when required, and never fear drawing closer me. Requiring back does not mean disappointment. It underscores your humankind. In this world, you will without a doubt experience battles, trials, and tribulations. Be that as it may, if you put your belief in me, I guarantee you that everything will be all right. Do not look for hurried arrangements or surge the prepare. Hold up with confidence, for my timing is immaculately culminate. I am effectively working on your psyche to guarantee you develop triumphant from the storm you right now confront. In the interim, proceed to development, never thinking little of the control of tirelessness and tolerance. Through confidence and persistence, you will acquire my guarantees. Dear daughter, proceed to be bold. Do not surrender to lose hope or let the foe take your dreams. In spite of the fact that the storm may show up unending, keep in mind the sun perpetually sparkles brightest after the heaviest storm. Do not give up your confidence. Believe that I am interestingly working inside your life. I ensure you will triumph and accomplish all that you aim to. For all things work together for great, for those who cherish me and put their belief in me. I cherish you more significantly than you can conceivably comprehend. Believe in me wholeheartedly, and do not permit life's trials to sow questions almost my cherish for you. I am here to dry your tears, recuperate your wounds, and direct you towards the inexhaustible and satisfying life you merit. Expect a compelling overflowing of elegance and favors in your life. Raise your hands and get it. A downpour of divine cherish and plenitude is balanced to soak you. Open your heart and grasp these gifts ordained for your life with delight. Accept it, for your time of elegance has arrived. The prospective rain will act as an analgesic, restoring your soul and showing in shapes of openings, wealth, and fulfillment. My beloved, let the light of this message not stay with you alone. Share it with those who need hope and strength, for through you, they may find my peace. As you know, my will for you is generous, and my want is to pervade your life with peace and success. Get it that the plans I have for you are relentless. There is no more noteworthy cherish or a more impressive arrange than what I have arranged for you. Nothing compares to the unflinching reason that your life holds in my hands. As it were, I can change your distress into bliss, your shortage into bounty, and your shortcomings into qualities. As it were, I can lead you from the wild to a spring, to a desert spring of cherish where you will discover rest and comfort. Believe in me, my child, grasp my favoring with confidence and lowliness. Do not turn absent from it or put down it, for when my gifts unfurl, they may show up in humble shapes. Do not be like those who neglected them, since they looked for, as it were, fabric pickup and fizzled to see the glory of my control in the basic things. Remember, I select the humble, the frail, and the little to enable them and change them into mammoths of confidence. In this manner, keep your eyes open and remain watchful, for exceptional and marvelous things are before long to enter your life, wonders that no eye has seen nor ear listened. Saved for those who adore me. Presently is the time to look for me through supplication and inundate yourself in my word. For as it were, at that point will you recognize the endowments that are drawing close. Review that my look is drawn to a basic heart, a remorseful soul, prepared to grant a door and excuse. That is why, my child, I announce that your time of favoring has arrived. My shower of elegance will before long be poured out upon you. Keep in mind, I chose you sometime recently, the establishment of the world. Your fate is secured in my hands, not directed by those who doubt. The day has come for you to realize that what I have arranged for you is great, delightful, and culminate. Come into my nearness, lay all your plans at my holy place. Yield your burdens and tensions to me, and I will give you peace. Bring your questions, concede your issues, and acknowledge my absolution. It is time for you to rise and claim specialist in the title of Jesus, for your minute has come. The day of my return is close, however, there is much for you to fulfill. I will favor you copiously and moreover utilize you as a vessel of exemplary nature to bring trust to the bothered, mending to the sick, consolation to the brokenhearted, and flexibility to the captives, and to announce the favorable year of the Lord. I will direct you to places where you can illustrate to the world that I am genuine. My word is honest, my beauty boundless, and my benevolence significantly radiant. Do not vacillate for anything in this world. Proceed progressing as a brave officer of Jesus Christ, unashamed. Whereas the starting may be challenging, I guarantee you that eventually your heart will brim with delight. The disgrace and dissatisfactions, the tensions and tears will blur, and your grin will once more enlighten your confront. Accept this, for I guarantee it will be so. Fair, believe in me, my child, and you will witness how my gifts start to pour down like rain upon you. Everything you have labored for will begin to prosper, and you will see your way prosper. My child, determinedly look for me and immerse yourself with the intelligence of my word, so that no one can lead you adrift. For those who cherish me cannot be grabbed from my get-a-handle-on, for I am inside them, and they are in me. I adore you, my child, fair as you are, and nothing will ever lessen my adore for you. So nowadays, at this exceptionally minute, I encourage you to acknowledge my honest-to-goodness cherish. Get the overflowing of my elegance and the shower of endowments that will immerse your life. Acknowledge it, my child. Grasp these tremendous and brilliant favors that will fulfill your soul and fulfill all your needs. Take my hand nowadays. Delight in my favoring, for it is my wont to bring you colossal bliss and to instill unused wants for life inside you, so that you may appreciate a happy, inexhaustible life in Christ Jesus. In your minutes of question and battle, keep in mind the triumphs as of now won on your sake. The trials you confront are not signs of overcome, but are arrangements for more prominent triumphs. As you stand firm in your confidence, know that each challenge is an opportunity for growth, a refining fire that makes you more grounded, purer, and more versatile. The difficulties that appear to cloud your day are basically shadows that will disseminate as you walk forward into the light of my presence. With each step you take in confidence, the way will gotten to be clearer, and the burdens will ended up lighter. Proceed to feed your soul with the truths found in my word. Let them be the strong ground upon which you construct your life. As you dive more profound into my lessons, you will find a steadfast peace that the world cannot offer. This peace will protect your heart and your intellect through the ups and downs of life's travel. It is a peace that rises above understanding, one that will keep you composed and centered indeed when the storms seethe around you. Remember, my word is a light unto your feet and a light unto your way. It is your manual in each choice and a source of consolation in each distress. In addition, as you walk this travel, do so with a heart of appreciation. Appreciation changes what we have into sufficient and more. It turns refusal into acknowledgement, chaos into arrange, and disarray into clarity. It can turn a dinner into a devourer, a house into a domestic, and a stranger into a companion. Grasp a grateful heart, for it is the key to encountering the totality of life I offer. Appreciation will move your center from what your life needs to the wealth that is as of now present. Engaging in appreciation will bring you into a state of agreement with your environment and with me. So, my adored child, step forward with strength and certainty, knowing that I am with you, organizing your steps, favoring your endeavors, and planning you for the fulfillment of your fate. Believe in my timing, depend on my guarantees, and rest in the confirmation of my unfailing cherish. You are predetermined not fair for survival, but for a life of noteworthy effect and persevering joy. I am your ruler and savior, the one who wraps you in cherish each day. With delicacy, I address you through my cherish. I allow you life, maintain you, and mend you. At this minute, share your supplication demands. Let your words and tears blend, lifting the overwhelming burdens from your heart. involvement, the implantation of my heavenly tranquility, and discover rest in these hands that maintain you in my peace. You are not alone on this travel. Here I am, prepared to lift you, mend you, and direct you toward trust and reclamation. Let my cherish encompass and change you, permitting my peace to penetrate and invigorate you in times of adversity. Beloved one, do you desire to grow in my love and stand in the warmth of my everlasting light? Click join and step into a circle of love and teaching, where you will find strength and fellowship in my name. Together, we shall walk this journey of grace and truth. Join now and unite with others who seek my heart. I am your asylum in minutes of terrible strain. I am your adoring Father. I moreover wish to share in your blissful minutes. I long to be the secure, safe house where you continuously discover rest and support, the supply of favored clear waters where your soul feels substance. At whatever point you call, I am there, tuning in eagerness, arranged to react with boundless leniency and cherish. Believe that I am dynamic in your life. Indeed, amid times when elude appears inconceivable, and moreover when showers of delight favor you, I am your directing light in the haziness, the one who steadies you when the way is hazy. In me, discover the quality to progress, to overcome each challenge that arises. Allow me to carry the weight of your concerns, liberating you from the weights that weigh intensely upon you. I offer you opportunity and ease. For my burden is tender and my burden is light. In me, your heart will find the peace it looks for, and your soul will discover the tranquility required to grasp each unused day. Draw near to me in supplication. Speak with me as you would with your most trusted companion. I am, until the end of time show, continuously energetic to listen your voice. Together, we will navigate ways of peace and wellness, producing a future wealthy with persevering trust and joy. Be guaranteed that my cherish is sufficient to fulfill each require, recuperate each damage, and fill each vacancy in your life. With me, your soul will discover the completeness it longs for. Beneath the shield of my wings, you will discover assurance. Fair as I care for each feathered creature beneath the sky, so as well do I observe over you at all times. Beneath my guardianship, no hurt will happen to you, no torment will come close your domestic. I have commanded my blessed messengers to ensure you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, guaranteeing that you do not stumble. Over each threatening constraint, you will win. You will trample serpents and scorpions, for my forceful control stays inside you. Since you have clung to me and cherish, I will convey you. I will set you on tall, since you know my title. When you call upon me, I will reply. I will be with you in times of trouble. I will protect you and honor you. With long life, I will fulfill you and uncover to you my salvation, more genuine than the disgust you breathe. It is no coincidence that you listen me. I am not a fabrication of your creative ability. Numerous may encourage you not to accept in me or regard my words. However, there exists a yearning inside your soul that, as it were, my sacred soul can fulfill, staying inside your heart. While numerous select to meander alone and blunder, you have a place to me. Indeed, when you waver and drop, I stay immovable by your side, prepared to guard and protect you. I am your advocate, your counselor, your companion, and your healer. I am your all-powerful God, your maker, your shepherd. Amid intense days, I will take your hand and lead you to quiet places where your heart can discover peace. Ought to you lurch, do not run from my nearness. I look for not to hurt or cause you torment. I do not wish to rebuff you or see you endure. I will delicately remind you that my pardoning is adequate to delete your blame, recollections, and laments, advertising you a recharged life filled with joy. That is why I encourage you not to regard the demoralizations voiced by others. Numerous drop and select not to rise. They incline toward to stay and lose hope, dismissing my word and questioning the sacred adore that longs for them. But for you who cherish and look for me, I offer benevolence, absolution, unceasing elegance, and total salvation. In my grasp, there is no discipline or condemnation. My boundless adore is your asylum and rest. In my arms, you will continuously discover asylum for recuperating and restoring your soul. Each time you approach me with an earnest heart, I welcome you with open arms. My elegance covers your issues, and my leniency is recharged with each first light. Announce that you acknowledge me into your heart and feel free to share your supplication demands. Accept in me. I will help you. Believe in me. I will set you free. I am continuously with you. Do not let questions take root in your intellect. They ripple around, looking for to settle. Once you involvement the sweetness of my adore and the delicacy of my care, you will realize there is no reason for question. Nowadays, you will see that holding up on me has not been unsuccessful, and that your time has been well went through. Giving me your heart is the best choice you've ever made. I praise you, rise, for I have commanded it. Walk, for I direct you. Fear not, for you are my cherished child. And there is nothing to fear. I have ingraining quality in you. I have saturated you with control. With your claim eyes, you will witness incredible supernatural occurrences if you notice my word and set out to accept. May your ears be open and your soul responsive to the living and artless words that light up your way and prepared you for way better times. If you listen my voice nowadays, do not solidify your heart. You have reliably advertised me your true and straightforward confidence. Do not let hardships lead you adrift from the way of life. Nowadays, you will witness how your confidence has developed from an insignificant seed into a strong tree. No thundering wind can topple you, in spite of the fact that the foe may endeavor to shake your branches. And the fires of trial look for to wilt your takes off. The quality of my guarantees will grapple you so profoundly that numerous ambushes will come up short reach you, for your soul has been invigorated and your confidence has expanded. I am calling you to walk with me. Join this community, where my words will inspire your soul and bring light to every part of your life. I have established you next to the waterway of living waters, which will cleanse absent negative feelings from your life, decontaminate your soul, and completely revive your internal being. Grasp the noteworthy change I am affectation in your life. Remove yourself from hindering affiliations. I am invigorating you with my genuine and strong word. Do not allow anybody to tear you down with demonizing or pernicious comments. Those who once hated you will approach you. Those who criticized will be taken aback. Be watchful not to capitulate to their trickery once more. However, numerous who left from your life will return, looking for your help. Do not close them out. You are favored to be a favoring. You will require to help, deliver, and share. This is the way it must be. Accept it wholeheartedly. In this season of reestablishment and quality, it is basic to keep in mind the control of absolution and the ideals of persistence. As you stand firm, established next to the waterway of my beauty, keep in mind that each experience and reconnection is an opportunity to illustrate the profundity of my cherish through you. Those who return to you, loaded with laments or looking for comfort, are drawn not just to your light, but to the divine light that I have encouraged inside you. See each interaction as a divine arrangement, an opportunity to expand elegance as openly as it has been given to you. In doing so, not as it were do you mend others, but you moreover recuperate parts of yourself that may have been bruised by past offenses. Moreover, as you explore this way of favoring and being favored, I encourage you to stay tied down in the shrewdness of my word. The world will offer you speedy fixes and quick rewards, enticing you to stray from the way I have carefully laid out for you. But keep in mind, my plans for you are outlined not for the brief minute, but for interminable affect. Fair as a tree takes time to develop from a seed into a stalwart, so as well does the fulfillment of my guarantees require time, sustaining, and tolerance. Your loyalty and commitment to my ways will serve as a declaration to those who observe you, pondering whether my words are genuine. Through your immovability, Let them see that my way is beyond any doubt and my burden is kind. Finally, as you grasp this travel of change and benefit, do so with a soul of bliss and anticipation. Know that I am not fair, the God of the consequence, but too of the prepare. I am with you in the calm minutes of question fair, as substantially as I am in the times of blissful celebration. Let this confirmation fill you with peace that you are never alone, that my nearness typifies you like the discuss you breathe. Draw from this unending well of quality each day, knowing that each step you take is appointed and favored by me. For in me, you will discover not fair the fulfillment of all your needs, but to the realization of the most profound wants of your heart. Walk in this truth and let it direct you through each day, encouraged and guaranteed of my perpetual adore and powerful control in your life. My beloved child, are you prepared to embrace my love more deeply and walk in the brilliance of my eternal light? Click Join to discover the richness of my teachings and the warmth of fellowship. Together, we will grow in love and grace, walking side by side in faith. Join now and unite with others on this sacred journey. Amen.